Now I'm going to do a traditional tzatziki sauce. It's a very simple and healthy Greek sauce. And although you can find plenty of recipes, there's a little friend here. Come here. Who is here? It's Scampi. And Scampi is going to be my personal assistant. And she's going to do the sniffing rather than the cooking. Okay, Scampi. Okay. And so we're going to start with something very simple. We have a cucumber. I'm sure that in Extremadura we have much better cucumbers. However, this is an organic cucumber. I think the Spanish is called ecológico, no? Well, anyway, there you go. So I'm going to start peeling it. I'm going to introduce you to the ingredients. This is it. The cucumber, also Greek stain yogurt. I'm using a reduced fat version because I'm on a diet anyway, but it will be tastier if you get the full fat Greek stain yogurt, which means that it had been resting and had been filtered or whatever. Anyway, you can find it anywhere, I'm sure. That's very in fashion. And also a clove of garlic. Usually the Greek people put just half of a clove, but we are Spanish, so we put the whole clove. And we're going to use also dill, which is eneldo. And I got this fresh because it's not so easy to find it, but my local supermarket had it. And what else are we going to use? Yes, the secret is simply white wine vinegar, which we have plenty in Spain. This is a little bit diluted kind of Modena version, which is a bit sweeter, but it is equally good, the ones that we have. And of course, our extra olive oil, the Greek may say Greek olive oil from Crete maybe, which has had a great reputation, but what about our oil? Our olive oil is the best in the world, isn't it? Anyway, so that is going to be the cucumber, the Greek yogurt, okay, dill, white wine vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil, and a clove of garlic that I put it somewhere. Here it is, you see, and basically that's it. All right, so I will be with you in a second. So first things first, we're going to peel it off this cucumber. Just steady. All right, okay, so here we go. And well, there's not much to do here, not much to say about what I'm doing, just simply peeling it. Okay, once we have it peeled off, we're simply going to chop off the ends. Wow, like Indiana Jones style. And we're simply going to take a cheese grater and we're going to grind in the big slots. Okay, we're going to have long pieces. And here we go. All right, nearly finished. Just make sure that you're not grouting your fingertips. As usually I say, you may need them all for later. Fuck! Well, now we have our cucumber that been grouted. You see, here you go, it looks beautiful. And the only thing that we're going to do is to add on a tablespoon of this white wine vinegar. Okay, just allow me to do it kind of quickly. And here we go, just that's sufficient. And a pinch of salt, and that's it. Fresh black pepper. Wow, that is easy. Anyway, that's it. Give it a toast and just let it rest for about 10 minutes or so, maybe less, while we are doing our base of the sauce with the yogurt. Well, now we get to pour our Greek yogurt, stained Greek yogurt. Remember that I'm using the low-fat version, but you can use a just full fat, which will be tastier. Maybe one day I will use that one. Anyway, all right, so just going to get rid of that, open it up, all right, and just pour it in. This is approximately 200 grams, approximately, because this tub is about half of a kilo, 500 grams, as you can see. There's plenty. So once you will have that there, we're going to add, olive oil, our olive oil, not the Greek one. Remember? Okay, we're going to just to add on about 3 tablespoons. One very what can I say, top ones, you see, and a third one. And also we're going to crush the garlic cloves. I'm sure that you know what this thing is for. Just remember to put the garlic clove always with the skin on, otherwise it's going to be stuck everywhere. All right, so just put in place and squeeze it in. We don't want any kind of big pieces of garlic in our sauce, so just put it like that and stir it a little bit. Okay, keep on stirring until having a very nice homogeneous emulsion, and I'm sure that those words sound exactly like in Spanish. So just for about 30 seconds or so, just let it rest, and generously just put the white wine vinegar, roughly about another 3 tablespoons. That will do. You see, keep on stirring, and the acidity and the sourness of that vinegar with the yogurt, which is natural yogurt, it will be absolutely fantastic. So we just keep on emulsionating it, and simply we're going to add a little pinch of salt. I'm not putting too much because it's healthier, but you can be a bit more generous. And of course, a very healthy oh goodness, what a sound, of black pepper, freshly grounded black pepper. Doesn't need to be a big meal as this, but that was a present as a set, you see. Whoever gave this to me, they knew that I like cooking. Keep on stirring the salt and the pepper, and now we're going to do the magical bit, which is put it in our strained cucumber. Okay, here we go. We have our cucumber that been marinating there for about 10 minutes, not even that, with all the liquids, the moisture that has been releasing. As you know, it's purely water, but it still has a bit of a flavor. That's the magic of this cucumber in the tzatziki sauce, and it has been combined with the acidity of the vinegar and a little bit of the salt, as you may remember. And what we're going to do is going to strain it. All right. Okay, so we just put it over here, and all that liquid, we don't want that liquid in our sauce. Okay, so just let it dry properly, let it drain, that I said, all that liquid, that water, the moisture, and you will see that it will be like a little, what can I say, amalgamated mass that we're going to spread into the yogurt sauce in a second. Okay, here we go, our strained cucumber, just is purely cucumber, but without the water, and we're just going to transfer it into our yogurt. Okay, that's it, very simple. All right, here you go, the yogurt and the cucumber, just stir it nicely, no need to rush it. Okay, when we have it purely stir all together, okay, we're going to add the magic of eneldo, dill. All right, just bear with me a second. And here we go. We have just simply here our cucumber with the strained Greek yogurt. All right, and we're going to use this beautiful fresh fragrance eneldo, dill. We're going to chop it up a little bit. And put it into the mixture. Here we go. This is the fresh eneldo that being chopped. Okay, not on my hand, but in a chopping table, of course. Board, and not table, but board. Here we go. Chunk it in and just stir it. It looks very brutal, but it's going to be fantastic. And forget about mint or yerba buena on those business, because that just simply spoil the beauty of this traditional Greek tzatziki sauce. So simply keep on going, stirring, and when you think that it's ready, okay, just give it a test, as I'm going to do right now. Just allow me 1 second. I think that is sufficient. I'm going to try to see if the vinegar, the oil, and the salt is in order. Let me see. As they always said in this type of videos, superb, fantastic. You may like a little bit of extra salt, but it's up to you, not for me. Perhaps you may wonder what you can eat that tzatziki with. You can eat it with anything that you like. Meat, boiled potatoes, or fish even. But I like it to do it with some pita bread. I'm going to use in this case, because of my health, what does it call it? Oh yes, it's the same thing. Gluten-free and wholemeal pita bread. What it means, that's pita bread made of harina integral, totally. This is a top quality brand that found in England, and it's gluten-free, so it wouldn't give you bloatiness, so hinchazón, if you suffer that. This is going to be my treat because I haven't had any carbohydrate for nearly 2 months right now. So let's see. Well, this is especially edited for Carlota, Natalia, and Mamen. In other words, Car, Nat, and Mum. I forgot to tell you that toast is just nice and warm. I can feel it in my hand right now. Whole meal pita bread, gluten-free, that's my option. And this is carrots that just peeled, cutting buttons, as they call it here in England, and a little bit of cebollinos, I think it's called in Spanish, kind of fresh onions. I love it, and it is a must if you're not going to kiss anyone tonight. And red peppers that I'm going to dip in and enjoy it. And this is a lovely kind of Pinot Grigio from New Zealand, which is being harvested from an area that I love in the northern island of New Zealand, which is called Marlborough, like the cigarettes anyway. So cheers, babes, for you. And let's go for it.